I ordered this box at the start of the month before it became apparent that my views were down for October, but it is funny how this worked out. That's it. That's my intro. Hi, I'm Amanda and you're watching Swell Entertainment. And yes, my views are down for October. Who knows why, genuinely. Maybe you guys just aren't vibing with the content this month, but I'm not concerned. Ad rates are still really good, and frankly, I operate under the assumption that you're all gonna either get bored of me tomorrow or hate me tomorrow, so I'm not too worried. But for today's I Tried It So You Don't Have To, we are reviewing the Outlines box by Adore Me. This box was advertised to me on Instagram, probably because I follow a couple of lingerie accounts, mainly because I like lingerie and beautiful women. And eventually I do plan on reviewing Adore Me along with a couple other Instagram and podcast sponsorship bra companies, but this was advertised to me, so I figured, you know what, why not? Let's review a lingerie subscription box, because it's been a hot minute. When I first ordered this box, I went to Twitter to ask, what can I actually get away with here on YouTube, because I know a couple of YouTubers are Savage and Fenty ambassadors, and they do monthly hauls of their lingerie, but I like being monetized and I like not being age restricted, so I wanted to see what the actual deal was. And apparently the jury's kind of out on what's okay and what's not and who gets away with what. So a couple of people gave me suggestions on how to get around that, and the winning suggestion was the Spider-Man suit. I will be trying on all of the lingerie to show you guys over the Spider-Man suit. The never-ending construction work in my complex is still going on, so I don't know how the audio is gonna be. This is gonna be fun. Outlines by Adore Me is a style box, like Daily Look and a couple other boxes that I've tried in the past. Basically, you take a style quiz, you pick out a couple of things that you like and go from there, and then a stylist picks out a couple of things from you, sends them in your box. You have 7 days to try them on, figure out what you like, and then ship everything back. What you decide to keep is what you end up actually paying for on top of your stylist fee, I believe. We're gonna look into that a bit more in a minute. So because I do like lingerie, and I do tend on actually trying these things on to see if I actually like them and therefore want to keep them, what I am going to also be doing for this video is doing an extended version for Patreon only, where they actually get to see the lingerie footage. Yeah, I don't have a joke for that. It's literally just that. I'm like, fuck it, why not? Happy Swalloween. I don't know. And also to be clear, because some of you are like, wait, what? I will be wearing underwear underneath any bottoms that I try on, so no one freak out, because ew. So what I'm gonna do is try on all the lingerie first for the Patreon footage, and then instead of me, you know, just using that same audio of me trying everything on without the Spider-Man suit and playing that over me trying everything on with the Spider-Man suit, I'll just talk about what I did and didn't like about each piece while wearing the lingerie in the Spider-Man suit. Can you hear that? Please tell me you can't. I'm not thrilled about the Patreon footage element of this, so we'll see where my self-esteem is at after this video. Patreon segment of this video is done. Okay, this also works out for Halloween, because I get to keep wearing this and promoting Swelloween while I'm at it. So I've tried everything on once already. I know all of my feelings. And also, so everyone knows, I'm only wearing like nipple covers under this, so it doesn't look like I'm smuggling diamonds throughout the rest of this video. But yeah, let's get started. First off, we have the Kimmy push-up bra set. So this is a push-up cage bra, and I am a 32B, so that is what I ordered. Okay, getting these hooked, okay, fairly easy with the gloves on, but I have a question for any actors who have ever played Spider-Man. Have you ever tried to have some fun in the Spider-Man costumes? How does it work with unhooking bras? Because I haven't tried that yet, and I don't know how it's gonna work out. This oh gosh. Okay, if I was in a bad mood before this video, I'm in a good mood now. Okay, let's do the underwear next. Bottoms for this, also strappy sheer G-string. The tag is like in the way here. These are medium bottoms. Could probably sit. This is a push-up bra. This has the fabric padding inside of it. Last time I tried to remove that because I thought it was removable because there's a little flap, but I don't think it is removable. I can't tell if it's sewn in or not, and I don't want to like accidentally try and rip something out if I don't know if I'm going to keep it. While I'm wearing this without a Spider-Man suit on, this fits quite well. What I like about the caging material about this is it's actually elastic, not like the actual bra straps that a lot of cage material is often made out of. So for me, because my boobs are kind of annoyingly like between sizes, I'm like barely a B cup. Sometimes that strap doesn't fit comfortably on my chest and doesn't lay flat and it just kind of looks bunchy. But because this is an elastic, fits really well. The cup is almost like a half cup sort of, so with the push-up padding in there, very close to a nip slip, quite close. I'm sorry, I keep looking at the viewfinder. It's so, oh gosh. Anyway. The bra is very comfortable, aside from like the near nip slippage. It's very comfortable. It fits mostly well. The only thing, I don't know if this is a craftsmanship thing or the cup size, or if my boob just doesn't fully fill out the cup size even with the padding, is that it kind of dimples a little bit at the top, at least on the side of my boob, which is not a deal breaker, but it is kind of annoying, and it does look like it doesn't fit properly, you know, so you don't really want that, especially if you're investing in lingerie. You ever look in the mirror and think, my father is proud of me? Overall for this set, I do like it, and I'm tempted to keep it, but I'm also tempted to not keep it just because of the lippage on the side, but we'll talk about pricing and all of that after I try everything on. So next we have a slip/nightgown. Oh, I just realized I was able to unhook that no problem. I don't know if that's because I'm a chick and I'm used to it or what, but still, my question still stands for any actors who have ever played Spider-Man. So this dress is partially sheer, which this works out because I think you'll be able to see the sheer bits through the red of this costume, but we shall see. So this is a medium, which I was surprised by because I'm pretty small, and I think in the nightgown, I tried before to get the bottom of this in shot, but it goes to right above my knee, like just at my knees it's at. So other than the length being a little kind of awkward in my opinion for myself, especially if like I'm trying to be sexy, the length is a little awkward. But as far as like a comfortable nightgown, this is very comfortable. It is like a cotton nightgown or cotton blend, I would say. The edging is lace, which is nice. And then I don't know if you can see the detailing because it is sheer, like, so this whole back panel is sheer, but it is very low cut. Because of my boob size, there's like no support. My boobs don't hold it up. There's no cleavage or anything. Not that I was expecting cleavage. It's a cotton nightgown. There's no padding or anything. The straps are adjustable, but that's not like the issue. The issue is that my boobs just, it does seem fairly small to be a medium, but considering this dress, especially on the model for the Primrose photo attached to it, it looks like it's supposed to be a little more tight, and this is not tight. This is quite loose on me. If I were to get this, I would probably order it in a small just to see if that, you know, made it a little shorter and then also, you know, tighter. You can kind of see the sheer paneling here, but it kind of goes X down and then sheer bits all the way around. Anyway, moving on. This whole box is not just lingerie. It is one set of lingerie, this gown, and then also a 3-pack of thongs and leggings. I could easily do the leggings and probably even this dress without the Spider-Man suit, but I'm committed to the bit. One moment while I try to finagle my way into these leggings again over the Spider-Man suit. Already, as it's in my hands, this material is very tough. Not really giving. It says here that it's designed by Walk Pop, designed in New York, made in Vietnam, which is a weird way of saying that, in my opinion. Technically, I'm just practicing for if Marvel casts me as a superhero in something, and I have to, you know. These fit terribly, and they fit terribly before I put on the Spider-Man suit. I don't want to make a Bane reference. I'm not in a Bane costume. I'm not even in the same comic book universe. Okay. So even though I am wearing a complete like suit and a whole nother layer of clothing and underwear, in the waistband here, it's not really fitting well, which I don't want, especially because I hike and I jog. And so I really like when my workout leggings or workout pants are actually, you know, like snug, you know, because then there's no risk of them riding down at all or, you know, getting uncomfortable or anything. These are mediums, and I don't think going to a smaller size would work well, considering they're very snug in the calf and thigh area. They're just really loose in the waist, and on the model in the photo, it's supposed to look like it's actually supposed to go like a little higher up, and I'm pretty short, so the fact that it's like not coming up any higher is weird, and it's just doing like a weird lippy thing, like feasibly. I can roll this down. It's not incredibly flattering, but I can roll it down. There's a little pocket if anyone wants that. I don't think it'd fit a phone. Yeah, this won't stretch. This wouldn't fit a phone. You could maybe fit a key in here. These are a no from me. And finally, we have the thong. So like I said, I did in fact try this on over another pair of underwear. Wait, what am I doing? Hang on. But these come in 3 colors, white, gray, and black. And now I am Spider Captain Underpants. These fit really well. These are medium bottoms, so they're not snug. Probably after a wash, they would fit much better. The lace lining on the side lays really flat, so it makes it probably mostly seamless, which is nice. Try this one on for you. So yeah, that's all of everything. Let's get to prices. I forgot to read this at the beginning, but this is what came inside of the box. We're excited. You're excited. Welcome to Outlines. We hope you love your picks this month, because again, this is a month-to-month stylist subscription box. FYI, your stylist handpicked these pieces based on your style quiz results, aka your super unique, one-of-a-kind taste. Does that sound condescending to you? Because when I first read that, I started laughing. So first off, we have the Kimmy push-up set with the 32B cup bra and the medium bottoms, and the price for this one is $39.95. I'm gonna try on the bra again when I'm not in a Spider-Man suit, just to see, you know, if it's actually comfortable to wear a little bit, because it doesn't pinch, it's fairly comfortable, but you know, the bra cup not fitting my boob properly could technically be a deal breaker, but otherwise, I actually really like this set. I think it's cute. The Primrose nightgown in medium, very comfortable. However, I'm fairly certain that it's supposed to be a little more skin tight, and the medium, it just wasn't gonna do that for me. And so, if anything, I'd probably get it in a small, but it is $39.95. So, I'm not entirely sold on this, and I'm not sure if I would, you know, get a smaller size, but we shall see. Next, the Cali legging in medium. No. I don't like these whatsoever. They don't fit well. I don't like the material. It doesn't seem to breathe at all. It doesn't stretch much, but it also is very loose in the waistband. I'm not a fan. These are also $39.95. All right, the Elite Pack Cotton Basic Thong in size medium was $19.95. I like these. I'm probably going to keep these, you know, because, you know, who doesn't need more underwear? So I checked my email again, and it says here that they do the $20 styling fee for each box, and that is actually applied towards each purchase. So hopefully that'll cover me keeping underwear, and I can send everything back if I do decide to send back the set as well. I'm going to check my style quiz because I do a screen recording typically whenever I order one of these products. But I did remember that I did select some of the neutral colors, but I did definitely also select colorful options and pastel options, I believe. I did get variety in the products that I got. You know, I got leggings, I got underwear, I got a bra set, I got a nightgown, but I didn't get any real variety in color scheme, so it's just all like black. So I logged into my Outlines account to see what my style quiz results actually had been and what my choices had been. So I had selected yes to neutrals, but I also selected pastels and bolds for the color schemes that I preferred. What I didn't remember was that for categories of what I would like to send, I said yes to bras and panties, yes to sleep and lounge, yes to lingerie, no to panty packs, and I also said no to active wear. Now, as you know, I got a pack of panties and workout leggings. So I'm going to go ahead and assume that they barely look at the style quiz when they're trying to figure out what to send you, and instead just focus on the sizing and then pick things at random from that. Also, when I was closing my order, it was really easy for me to just select what I did and didn't want and why I was returning the items that I was returning. Something I didn't like about closing my order is that there was no way that I could see for me to do an exchange for canceling my subscription. I don't like that there isn't an option for you to do that through your account. In order to do that, you have to email customer service. They did get back to me very quickly about canceling my subscription, but I still don't like that there wasn't an option to do that through my account. Anyway, I think I'm going to end this here. Have you ever done a lingerie subscription box with the last subscription box that you tried out? Have you ever ordered from Adore Me or any other Instagram bra lingerie companies? Let me know. Comment down below. Shout out to my patrons. Thank you so much for supporting me on Patreon. If you'd also like to support me on Patreon, the link listed down below. If you'd like to follow me on all my social media, that'll be all up here. And that's going to be it. Happy Swelloween. Goodbye. Thank you Elaine, Alan, Elise, Cameron, Christopher, Chris, Cody, Colton, Crash PC, David, Devin, Dawn, Elliot, Aaron, Essen, Evan, Feckless, Finnegan, Hopeless, Jason, John M, Jordan, Joseph, Kenny, Kevin, Kim, Kristen, Lex, Lisa, Manga, Matt, Matthew S, Meme Lord the Red, Michael, Michael J, Nathaniel, Pat, Prolic, Rob, Robert Ross, Sam, Simon, Stefan, Tasha, Timothy, Tom, Trevor, Wayne, Wendy, Williams, Endry.